Green screen. What is it? You've heard about it. People talk about it quite often. In this video, I'm going to tell you whether you should use it or when perhaps you shouldn't. So here I am on a green screen, and you can see that it's set in a curved, seamless background, so it's easier to take the green out and then to make the scene look like whatever you want. You can see there's lots of lights. There's a light here we call a key light. There's lights here, here, and here lighting the green. So it's actually quite a complicated thing to light a green screen. You can have green screen sets that you can take to your office that have stands and a canvas, but you do have to think about putting light on the actual green itself so it's nice and even. If you're considering making one of these at your own office or your own studio, the surface has to be really flat, non-reflective, and there's also a special paint called chroma key green. Now this actually is a specific paint that you have to order online. Your paint shop may be able to help you, or you have to do a search online for it. One huge reason why to consider using a studio is you're busy. You don't want to have to set up your office or your own studio where you do business. When you rent a studio, you walk in, the camera's there, the lights are already there, there's a mic already mounted ahead, so all you do is you just walk in and deliver the content. Most good studios will have a teleprompter as well. You send the script ahead to them and it's ready on the teleprompter so you can step up, record your content, and you're out of there just like a rock star. So one of the reasons why you would choose a green screen over just filming at your office, if you look around behind me, lucky enough there's no one here today, but usually this is going to be full of people working, making noise. They're going to have drink bottles, they're going to have their lunch on the table. This way, if you create your own virtual office in front of a green screen, you can pick something that represents your brand a bit better than a messy office. Now you can see that you could have an office like this, or you could have something like this behind you. Now I've heard people say to me, we want to come and film in your office, when it was actually a virtual office. So when you do it right, it actually looks like it could be your own office with your own branding behind you. That's one of the main reasons why you consider a green screen. Now with a green screen, if you're trying to do this yourself, you really have to get the lighting right. There's quite a few things to think about when you're doing it. So if you buy a kit, you've got to make sure you buy a kit not only for the key light, the one in front lighting the face, but you need to get a couple of lights like the ones on the sides to light the backdrop. So you can see I'm moving my hands around and there's no shadows developing. So with your lighting, you've got to make sure you remove those shadows. One mistake that I see people make quite often is they stand very close to the green and that creates shadows. So if you have the long room, you want to step away from the green, give yourself a bit of a separation from the backdrop, and the lights will get rid of the shadows. So that separation you can see now, if I'm moving around, you can see I'm not creating a shadow, and that helps the computer itself remove the green later and to put the virtual office in, and that process we call that keying, to key out. If you want to think about using a studio, just look up online, Google it, and there's going to be plenty of studios in your capital city, and I know for a fact that they need business right now, so there's great deals to get a package to film some content on a green screen in their studio.